Hi, this is Hodor from DevilsDigest.com over here at Arizona State's Media Day with former wide receiver and sideline reporter Derek Hagan. Derek, thank you so much for joining us.
I appreciate you having me on the show.
So, let's start, with a little trip down memory lane. You had some emotional Instagram post going back to Camptown, Arizona after 12 years. Just talk about the experience. I know, team wasn't there yet, but
Right.
You were there. Just talk about that experience. How did Camptown, Arizona look now compared to 12 years ago?
I mean, nothing's changed. I think the only thing that's changed is that freshman cabin that was right next to the field is gone. So these guys, I think they're just a little spoiled as far as that concerned, being in new cabins. Everything's clean, it's plush, it's green. But, it was a great feeling just to be back up there because I have not been back up there in 12 years. So it was, to drive on the to Payson and just make that left turn and go down the hill and walk down the hill and see the field. It just brought back a lot of memories.
I mean, so many players, talk about the benefits of Camptown, Arizona, and it's really like a running theme. But let's talk for you personally, back in the day. Mm-hmm. What did Camptown, Arizona mean for you? And was that sometimes like a precursor for a good season, good Camptown, Arizona, good season to follow?
Well, you know what? For me, it brought back a lot of memories, but at the same time, it's just a place to get away. My freshman year, I didn't know what to expect. It was all right. We go up there. They say we'll be up there for a week and a half, 2 weeks. I think the team is up there for maybe 4 or 5 days now, but it was just something new. You didn't know what to expect, but once you got up there, you just felt the team really coming together. Guys understood the task at hand. We all had a common goal of coming together and trying to win ball games, and that's what we did.
So let's fast forward to 2017. I know you met with Coach Billy Napier. You kind of get a little feel for the offense. What do you think is going to be different in this offense that's really going to hit fans right away on August 31st?
Well, just looking on the offensive side of the ball, there's a lot of playmakers out there. You got N'Keal Harry, you got John Humphreys transferring in, then you got the 2 running backs in the backfield with DeMario and Kalen, and then at quarterback you still have Manny Wilkins. So the thing about it is Billy Napier is bringing that pro-style offense from Alabama, which is what I'm used to, what I've always been used to running my whole career is QB's under center, taking that 3-step, 5-step, 7-step drop and play action and throwing the ball over the top. And obviously for us, it's all about establishing the run first. And when you got guys in the backfield that can run the ball and do big things back there, and hopefully the offensive line will gel together, and we'll see what happens.
You mentioned the pro style, and when ASU was running a spread, they weren't the exception; they were the rule. That's how college football is.
Right.
But it seems like less and less teams are running the pro style, even in the Pac-12. But it seems like teams like USC and Stanford, which stay true to those pro style roots, are actually doing well. So, do you think that that's maybe a recipe to be different than other teams, running a different scheme that maybe defenses are not that used to?
Yeah, I think so. The pro style, I've always felt like that's where it's at because, you run the ball first, and then running the ball sets up that big play pass over the top. And just thinking back to when I played, with our running backs, with Rudy Burgess in the backfield and Andrew throwing, it was like, okay, if Rudy's running for 100 yards, next thing you know, we're able to throw the ball over the top because the safeties are coming down. And now with ASU this year, you got 2 running backs that can run the ball. And next thing you know, if the team has to put 6, 7, 8 guys in the box, that's going to leave these wide receivers out there one-on-one, and that's what you want.
Is there any player on the team that really caught your eye, maybe like an under the radar guy that might surprise?
Right now it's Chase Lucas. That's my guy because we've been ASU's been struggling on the back end as far as the defense is concerned, but now they're looking for guys that can make plays, and that's one guy that really stood out to me during spring ball, and looking forward to him having a big year.
And last question, what do you think is going to take for this team to reverse its fortunes and get back to their winning ways?
It's just all about being consistent. It's not turning the ball over and creating turnovers. That's what this defense and this team has been all about. Just remember 2 years ago, this was a 10-win ball club. They were top 15 in the country as far as creating turnovers is concerned and not turning the ball over. Last season that was a huge issue, but if they can, calm that down and not turn the ball over and create turnovers, I think they're going to have a great year.
Derek, thank you so much for your time.
Appreciate it.
And for Derek Hagan, this is Hodor reporting for DevilsDigest.com from Arizona State's Media Day.